Rhizon was an ancient settlement located near today's Risan in the Bay of Kotor, Montenegro. Originally an Illyrian settlement, it was later a Roman city. History. The earliest mention of Rhizon dates back to the 4th century BCE. Rhizon had been the main fortress in the Illyrian state where Queen Tutor took refuge during the Illyrian Wars. During the short reign of the Illyrian Queen Tutor, Rhizon became the capital of her empire. During These's periods, a mint was established that issued several coinages, autonomous coinages of the town, in bronze. The royal coinage of King Balaeos, in silver and bronze. Most probably, the coinage labeled coinage from the Rhizonian Gulf, which has been considered as the coinage of an alliance in which Rhizon played a part, in silver and bronze. The chronology of these coinages is still not defined with precision, primarily because the historical background of their issuance remains little known. There is hardly any mention in the literary sources of the town of Rhizon, and none of the King Balaeos. However, several features of these coinages, such as the characteristics of style, elements of inscription and iconography, metrology, choice of coined metals, etc., point to the 3rd and 2nd centuries BCE as the general chronological framework for the activity of the Rhizonian mint and for the successive issuance of the coinages of different issuing authorities there. Formerly the Bay of Kotor was known as Sinus Rhizonicus, after the name of Rhizon, a leading town in Antiquity of the Bay. Rhizon had also its own protector, a deity called Medorus, who was depicted as carrying a lance and riding on horseback. The degree of Hellenization at Rhizon was very high. In Roman times, Rhizonium is documented as an oppidum civium Romanorum. 2 Roman routes led through the Bay of Kotor. The most prosperous time for Roman Rhizonium came during the 1st and 2nd centuries, when huge villas were made in the area and the city had 10,000 inhabitants. 5 mosaics of the most valuable remains of that period, not only for Risan but also for Montenegro. The best preserved one shows Hypnos, the Greek deity of dreams. It is the only known image of this kind in the Balkans. The famous English archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans led those initial excavations in 1885. The invasions of the Avars and Slavs left the city deserted. The last reference of a bishop in Risan dates back to 595. Legacy. In modern-day Risan, on the sea, there are no elements that could connect it to the ancient and medieval town, but on the Gradina hill, above the archaeological site of Karin, a fortification is situated containing remains of an Illyrian Greek acropolis.